Welcome everyone to Game Informer's live stream of PlayStation VR. You can't tell who's behind this cool piece of sci-fi technology. I'm Dan Tack. Actually, I'm not. I'm Andrew Reiner. We're going to be touring a lot of PlayStation VR games today. Kyle Hilliard, who's in the booth, did a review for us. Hello, Kyle.
Hello. And I'm here too, Wade Wojcik.
And Wade Wojcik, yes. We're going to be going through all this. Kyle has played the living hell out of PlayStation VR, and he's going to give us a complete rundown. If you have any questions over on Twitch or YouTube, leave them in the comments. Wade will field as many as he can, and so will Kyle. But we're going to start with Arkham VR. This is your kind of Batman Arkham VR. This is kind of your typical title screen you see in a video game, but through VR, you know, it is full 360 degree. You can look around anywhere you want. You know, we're up on the GCPD right now. Fully immersive. You really feel like you're standing up here on the ledge.
Look down at the street, Reiner. It's important.
There's Batman's reality TV show down there, or is he on CNN? I can't tell. But I am Batman, and you can see, or I'm maybe Rayman. These are my hands. I don't have arms, which is takes you a little out of the immersion, but you know, by hitting the triggers on the PlayStation Move controllers, I can make fists, and that just kind of feels cool on its own. Just a little interaction, but it's pretty neat. But we'll jump into this, and I'm going to switch it over to Kyle here to kind of steer the ship here and lead us through PlayStation VR.
Yeah, Kyle, you've played this.
Oh, yes, I did indeed.
Already. So let's dive right in. And then Reiner, some people are getting dizzy, I guess, so.
Yeah, quit moving. Quit looking at stuff.
Bruce, it's okay.
So yeah, you start, I guess we're going to start,
Come on, Brucey, look at me.
what you should do here, Reiner, a good method that I came up with is to actually just look away. Don't watch what's about to happen, because then you just change the course of Bruce Wayne's life. You know, he doesn't have this terrible memory of his parents being killed if you just don't watch.
So they just disappear then?
No, you just look away. Like right now, just turn around. Don't be part of this. Don't let this, you know, change the course of your life.
Dad, who's that? Dad?
I look like your friend. Pearls too.
I think that's Jack Nicholson.
Faster!
So this is, some people might not be familiar with this sequence. Batman's parents are actually killed here. I know that's kind of, it's out of character for Batman. But, you know, they're trying to do something new here. It's VR. You got to go in a different direction, you know? And Reiner wrote up the full review for Batman, which you can find on the site. I played through it as part of my PlayStation VR review. I just played everything we had, and the whole experience is about 30 to 40 minutes of the game. You can actually do a lot more. There's like more to do in the world, but the core sort of story that you're getting through doesn't take you too long.
Would be appreciated.
There's good old Alfred.
You do know that one's own bed.
Got your
would make
nose.
a
Give him
more
a kiss.
comfortable sleep.
Put both your hands up. Wrap around his face.
Otherwise.
Oh man, you are Bruce Wayne.
Rest, but
I remember this scene in Dark Knight.
we have a situation.
Yeah, that's something to point out actually.
I'll explain downstairs.
The VR headset actually has a number of lights all around it, which means that it does a good job tracking your headset when you're turning in all directions. You turn all the way left, you turn all the way right, you turn all the way around. It still does a good job of tracking your movement, but the controllers, once you block the light from the Move controllers with your body, it can't see them, so your hands will disappear.
Someone asked, I can use the controller instead, right?
I don't think you can for Batman in particular, but most of the games do have both options. Like, we'll play Until Dawn later, which actually you would think you would only be able to play with the Move controllers, but you can play with the controller, and it works similarly. The motion is still tracked with the controller.
Don't make a mess, Reiner.
Here, put your finger down and let's go wherever you land.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Spin it.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes. We're going here.
Oh, you're just gonna punch the side of what is that? What are we looking at? I can't even tell where we are.
Canada.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
So the first little thing is a puzzle, and basically you need to...
Before you play, let's take some requests here. Like, what song do you guys want to hear? Like, I'm a fan of Greensleeves.
Okay. Yeah,
Can you play some Greensleeves for me?
How intricate can you get here with the keyboard?
Well, just Reiner will show us. Ready? Greensleeves. Here we go. Oh, beautiful.
Jaws.
No, oh, play the song that the ghosts hate. What? There we Ghosts hate that. They hate
It's like
that.
Stevie Wonder here.
Oh, there you go. So that's the code. It actually took me hours to figure out that secret password.
We got Freebird request. Oh, too late.
Bird.
All right, this is a really cool moment, and I don't know if it's going to really pick up out there when you're not in VR, but I am going into the Batcave.
Yeah.
Suit-up sequence initiated. Biometric signature required.
Look at that. I like the bruises on his hands. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. It's a nice little touch.
Ready for deployment.
Did this take you a while to figure out, Reiner? That's how Batman gets stressed?
Yeah, touches stuff.
He
It just
doesn't
happens.
actually pull a shirt over his head.
So I now have,
Please engage gauntlet
sorry about the mic here, my utility belt.
Oh, you do have, okay.
Also, Reiner decided to wear a shirt with a green dinosaur on it today, so his shirt's a little see-through.
That's by design.
Yeah. There you
Here
go.
comes the cobble.
Reiner, man, you gotta slow down. You're like looking all over the place.
Please begin.
Oh,
Power
put your hands up to your
calibration
face. I
routine.
like this.
Calibrating.
And kind of rock your head around. Like, just do that, you know, that thing that Batman does where he. Peekaboo! Look at that.
Calibration.
I started
complete.
dancing here. I don't know about you, Reiner.
Grapple
Oh.
gun ready for deployment. Newest upgrades include high tensile wire.
So this
tape
game
and
can be played
navigation
sitting
device.
down, but I actually ran into a situation where, like, you'll see as Reiner plays, you actually put your sort of gadgets on your belt. And when I was sitting on my couch trying to play, the sort of recliner arm got in the way, and I couldn't put away my bat grapple. Like, I just couldn't reach it. So the only way I could play this particular game was by standing up.
Someone in the chat asked, is this what you'd see on your TV if you were not wearing the headset? Yeah, you can just hook an HDMI cable from the PlayStation VR into your TV.
Yeah, they kind of it comes with its own separate processing unit in order to allow that. Like they call it, like, I think in the booklet they talk about, like, the instruction booklet for PlayStation VR. They talk about how it's important for sort of social gaming because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see what other people are playing. So there's a dedicated processor for making sure that what you see in VR is displayed on screen.
Equipped to utility belt. Hit 3 targets to continue calibration.
So, Reiner, what are you doing right now?
All you do is just flick forward. There's not a lot of gameplay here.
Yeah, it locks on automatically, but it feels nice.
It does, and you can.
Calibrated.
Whoa, lost that one.
Batsuit calibration complete.
So what I did, Reiner, here, which I imagine all players will do as the elevator goes down, is I just started dropping tons of batarangs on the floor. Yeah, just as many as I possibly could. There you go. You guys remember that scene from Batman Returns, right? Like, this was an important
Yeah, this was
sequence
the moment.
where Batman just dumped every single one of his batarangs on the ground.
I just like kind of throwing between my hands, and I'm feeling the movement going down. I do feel like my brain is being fooled right now. Like I kind of have this sense of vertigo a little bit of going down.
Is it making you dizzy?
No, but it does feel like I'm moving, which is super weird because I know I'm stationary.
This is one of those sequences
Hey, friends.
that's kind of hard to... Like, one thing that I really have enjoyed about VR, like some of the best experiences that I've had, are the ones where you start in an enclosed space and then it kind of opens the world up. So you get a really good sense of scale of the room you're in. There was a Vive Portal demo that I think does a really good job of that, of opening up the room that you're in. And this is kind of the same thing. Like, you're in this enclosed space, you can kind of see stuff near you, but then you move into a big open area, and it's really overwhelming. Like, it's kind of hard to showcase how that feels to, like, move into from a small room to a large room. But this is a really cool example of it. And how do you actually feel right now, Reiner? Because
Feel great.
I did, of the 3 sort of major headsets, Vive, Oculus, and PlayStation VR, VR is the one that made me feel the most sick. And some of the head tracking in this Batman game in particular actually made me sort of lose my balance a little bit.
What's this one?
I think
For his urine. Here,
oh,
let me fill
actually,
this up.
did you know you could... I discovered this recently, that syringe right there.
Oh, hey.
I don't talk to him. That syringe, yeah, you could stab yourself with that.
Collecting blood sample.
Oh.
Collecting blood
Wait, blood sample?
Yeah, I don't know why Batman needs his own blood sample, but then you can put it in there, yeah. Oh, wait, I think... There you go. Fill that shit up. And then you can put it in the thing with a centrifuge. Alfred, take care of this. There's a bunch of switches to your left. Oh, you found a puzzle. So after you beat the sort of main experience, you start finding these, which are like Riddler puzzles, basically. There should be a cartridge you can put that in somewhere.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, pull that out. See? Yeah, get rid of that crap. Yeah, throw that away. That's your Bat iPad or whatever. You don't need that. And then I think you can put that Riddler cartridge in there. Oh,
No.
or I could just be a liar. You want to talk to Alfred? Should we keep moving forward? Take care of that, Alfred. Go solve that puzzle for me.
I'm afraid I have rather concerning news.
Whoa.
Robin failed to report in last night, and now I'm unable to reach Nightwing as well.
No.
It could be coincidence, sir, but it's unlike them not to
Yeah,
respond.
just start. Oh, yeah, pull those levers.
Hopefully
That's
the Bat
important.
computer can help you pinpoint their location.
Beep. Yes, you see the levers there, Reiner? Did you pull those? Yeah, this is I'm very confused about this. Because this is like a bat signal, right?
Yeah.
Why does he have a bat signal in his own bat cave?
It's 2.0. He hasn't unleashed it out in the world yet.
Oh, so this is him like
Just
beta
testing it, yeah.
Okay, I thought he just like really loved like flashlights with the bat symbol on it or something. You want to go left, like look over to your left here?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, let's head over there. And this is cool. That act of grabbing stuff off of your utility belt, I think, is cool. Like it does give you that Batman feeling of grabbing stuff off of your hip, which is
Welcome.
neat.
Please select vehicle.
So this makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, I unlocked a new one
Vehicle
actually.
selected.
So outside of seeing it right here, which is super cool,
Vehicle selected.
you don't do anything. You just hear a different sound effect when the game loads.
Actually, if you look down, Reiner. There you go. See those levers right there?
Yeah, you can look at it. Yeah.
So you can look at it. Yeah.
But I mean, they make it seem like you're going to actually use these things.
Yeah. Well, you get in it to go on a trip. This is a
But
new
you
one.
just hear it.
Let's see. Yeah. You don't actually sit in the cockpit and fly around, which is surprising. That thing's cool. Oh, that's the original Arkham Batmobile. That I unlocked from playing through the game once.
Someone asked, a lot of people have had issues with camera tracking. How's it been for you guys?
Sometimes you'll lose your hand. I'm trying to do that now, but
I actually,
man, you see right now that it seems to be working okay.
I've heard around the office and even from you, Reiner, I've heard comparisons to the Kinect as far as camera tracking goes,
Yes.
which I think is fair, but it is better than the Kinect. The big problem I had was sometimes losing track of the controller, but the camera tracks the headset really good, like really well. Like I was impressed. It was better than I expected it. And I think it's because there are like something like 9 different lights on the headset, so it's pretty good at tracking it. I also played in a dark room usually, so I think things like sunlight could cause a problem. But overall, pretty good. Not perfect certainly, but pretty good, I would say.
I don't want to go through these because
No, you don't have to.
I don't even want to.
Oh, well, but it is worth pointing out.
I don't want to show who's over on the left there.
Tim Drake, a.k.a. Robin.
It's weird. So, like, you have this... Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. That's cool. That's an amiibo.
I just gave you a trophy.
Thank you. Yeah, if you click
Richard
Batman,
Grayson.
he has a bio
Richard
that you can listen to.
Grayson.
So, like, Batman... All this stuff is for
Location
Batman. Like, why did he sit down and write a bio about himself so that you
don't-
can just, like, listen to
you
it?
don't do that,
Nightwing is
Kyle?
in central Gotham.
No,
Why
I
isn't he
do that.
responding?
Oh, okay. Well,
I should
maybe
head to
I'm
his
the weirdo.
location. He could be in danger.
Did you get him tracked here?
Yep.
Your little keepsake?
And you can kind of show different animations and stuff for these guys, which is kind of cool. Wow.
FredX919 asks, how far away is the camera right now? It's about 5 feet, 6 feet,
Yeah, it's not too far.
and it's on top of. It's about eye level with Reiner right now.
And what you didn't see is you could play this game sitting
Ready
too.
with the Batwing and the
Yeah,
Batmobile.
it does not work as well sitting. I struggle to play the game sitting.
Every second may count.
And I think they recommended something like an 8 square feet recently to have to play PlayStation VR. I actually, my area at home that I played it in, I probably have maybe, I don't know, like 4 feet between my couch and my TV. Like, it's kind of a small, like, gaming room, sort of, so to speak. And I didn't really have a problem with it being tracked. It's not like Kinect where, like, it just shits the bed if you don't have enough room.
Some questions from the chat. Some guy named Jeff Marchiafava says,
Sounds like
how often do you identify as a giraffe, Kyle?
How often did it identify me as a giraffe? Less
poison.
than the Kinect. That's a good question.
Are you worried there are too many short tech demo experiences as opposed to fleshed out games so far in this generation of VR devices?
I guess it's just. Oh, this is interesting. There's Riddler puzzles here now that I've played through it once. I guess it's not really a fear so much. It's pretty common for new hardware to kind of go through those sort of growing pains of like tech demos versus full games.
Oh, they're done there.
VR, since you're still kind of
wasn't I
figuring
here?
out
Why
like what
didn't I
works
stop
and what
it?
doesn't, more so than I would say
Recorder,
like when the DS launched,
need
there
to
were a
find
bunch of
out
like
who did
small
this.
like DS games that were
Analyzing
playing with
Nightwing
two-screen
with the
technology.
forensic scanner.
Here,
I'll
like
find
you're kind of
killer.
dealing with stuff like nausea and like losing your balance
Yeah.
and being
Multiple
sick. So like it's okay to have
Cause of
that
death,
experimentation
cervical
early on.
They broke your
And
neck.
these experiences, like
must have
Batman,
been
is kind of a
in pain
short
when you
experience. It's not like it's not like a full $60 game. It's about the price of like a downloadable online game, which I think is the right call.
Sure.
They beat you.
So basically, Nightwing's dead. We just kind of talked over that reveal. He was killed, and we got to figure out how he died.
Establish your killer's identity.
Yeah, I don't suppose there's subtitles we can turn on, is there?
No, yeah, I wonder how that works in VR. Actually, that's a good question, Wade.
Yeah.
Can you play Job Simulator sitting? I don't know.
You can. I tried and I kind of struggled with it. It was that situation where like if you need to reach something, like let's say you're sitting and you need to reach something that's kind of like down sort of by your thigh, like you can't really reach it because you're sitting down. Like you just can't push the move controller through a solid object, as it turns out, which I was surprised about.
So this technology here is a little like the hologram reconstruction from Arkham Knight.
Everything I taught you.
So right there,
Injury.
How are your other two?
You can see Reiner's left hand. He's actually like
must be a
playing
clue in
through the.
reconstruction.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nothing
I like
here.
that.
need to
Someone asked,
study
are you
the
guys
points.
experiencing any kind of jittering, like the whole move or controllers moving back and forth?
Periodically, yeah, it happens every now and then.
oops.
It's not a huge issue. Like I've been lucky. I think I've been
Okay, we got
lucky
that one.
overall that it's kind of like I don't know any of these problems where things are like shaking and just like disappear. It's not like a Wii remote. It's much more accurate than a Wii remote.
But wasn't there an issue where if you put the move controller too close to your face, it kind of jittered?
I'm trying to think. There was a London Heist, which I think we'll probably play in a little bit.
Nothing.
There is a part where you can like sort of pull a cigar towards your face, and I didn't really notice it shaking or anything like that.
Someone wants to know what other VR games we're going to be looking at.
Let's see. So right now we're kind of planning on looking at London Heist, which is a cool little thing in the PlayStation Worlds game. I would like to look at Thumper. I like Thumper a lot. Our reviewer, Jeff Cork, did not care for Thumper, and you can find his review on the website. But I actually really enjoyed Thumper, so I was hoping we could take a look at that.
Show you what happened here real quick. So he has the baton, throws it up as Nightwing's trying to get away. It hits the cable, and there is our final clue.
Yeah. We're scanning. We're pausing through the sort of sequence to see the exact points that Nightwing got injured.
Exactly. So we had all those broken bones here, and then here's the final blow.
Could provide another clue to their identity.
Someone, oh yeah, Anthony J wants to know what brand of headphones that Reiner's wearing. He's wearing Sony
you were killed.
MDR 7506 headphones.
Yeah.
Pretty standard studio headphone.
Yeah, and the PlayStation 4 comes with like a pair of Sony earbuds,
Showed no mercy.
which totally get the job done. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but kind of hanging around Reiner's like stomach or chest on the wire connecting the PlayStation VR to the console is like a little set of buttons. There's an on-off button for the headset. There is a volume up and down button, and there's also like a mute chat button. And in that little set of buttons, you can plug in just your standard headphones. So you can use any headphones you want.
So I'm looking for a clue here with this witness that saw this whole thing.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, right there. Yeah, we gotta get that dude's
Full
fingerprints.
handprint. The witness was Jackie Flynn.
You know, they
Low-level
call
criminal
Batman like
known
the
as
world's
associate
greatest
of the
detective,
Penguin.
but I feel like if anybody had
pay Penguin
this
a
technology
visit.
where they could literally rewatch a crime as it
Yeah.
happened, would be a pretty good detective.
Well, he made the technology.
I should
Yeah, I
have been
guess so.
here.
Man, I already got Lucius Fox to do it.
Cobblepot had it.
Like if he just gave this to
I'll make him regret
the Gotham City Police Department, like they'd be in great shape. Like they wouldn't need Batman. He's just making all this technology. He should be sharing it. This is turning into a Kyle yelling about Batman.
Okay, my
Stream.
hand was lost right there. You guys saw that?
Oh, okay. So it did lose the signal
yeah.
there.
So it lost it when I reached up to shoot my back grapple.
Yeah. Your
Okay, so
process.
here again, you're just hearing the vehicle.
I'll grieve when I know Robin's safe.
It's supposed to be black. I don't know what this is. It seems unfinished.
I imagine also that they just like, because every sort of sequence in this game, you're kind of standing still, and I wonder if maybe they tried putting you in a vehicle and letting you fly around, and if it was just kind of making you sick, or maybe they couldn't hit the 90 frame requirement when you're sort of flying around.
I know you're scared.
So we got Penguin here.
At least you're not blown up. Not like 3 of my best guys. Not like my bloody club. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're clenching your fists at him.
Oh, I
Chase
hate
Wolf
Penguin.
said it's just like Michigan Report from Hell. I don't think that's accurate. That game is something else.
That means.
You remember what to do here, Reiner?
It means
You're running out of time, I
you're
think.
supposed to check every bag.
No, I don't. Oh,
Go over there. Throw that batarang at that thing.
where?
Batarang at Penguin. He's got the... There
Sorry.
you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
People are wondering about the ideal distance for your camera. Some people heard 8 feet. Some people heard that
Money.
I think
it
like
doesn't track well when you're too far back.
I think between like 8. 8's probably gonna be your max, like 8 and 4 feet maybe.
Okay.
You can get pretty close actually.
And I love how close you get to the villains in this. It is so cool to see them up close like this.
Yeah, you can kind of lean in and give him a little kiss.
It looks fantastic. You can see the eyebrows. There's a little bit of artifacting, but the character models, for the most part, look pretty good. You can see the hair on the top of his head. That has a little bit of artifacting, but I mean, it looks pretty great.
Now, Reiner, for this sequence, did you also play out that scene from Spider-Man?
What scene? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can reach up, you can kind of tenderly touch his face.
I need your arms. I need to pull you in and kiss you.
Yeah, there you go.
People asking about frame rate. Is this 60?
No, that's
It's more than that.
yeah. You have to be at least 90 to even release on PlayStation VR.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not sure if the output, like Reiner is definitely seeing at least 90. This
Yeah.
output that we're seeing might be less.
Yeah, so unfortunately on our stream it's 30 frames per second. So, but Reiner is seeing crisp 90 frames per second.
Mm-hmm. And now, this sequence, the big trick is you got to turn around and start looking at the bad guys.
This is combat, basically.
Yeah, which I didn't
Cool.
do the first time I played it. So they shot me and totally killed me.
So I'm backwards. So I'm hiding the controller. You can see it's not picking up anymore.
Yeah. So that's when the controller tracking becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Is when you are blocking the camera's view of the controllers.
Where Vive has the big room set up where it's scanning constantly, right?
Yeah. So you have more, like, it handles the headset fine because the headset has lots of sensors in the back. But it's just the controllers is where you run into an issue. Once you obscure that light, you're kind of stuck.
And we're going to go to the coolest part of the game here.
People are wondering how does this stack up against the Vive, another VR experience is?
So the full review for the hardware is on the site. So you can read that for like a more in-depth detail there. But like sort of the quick answer to that question is like, now this is just me personally, I think the Vive has been the best. The Vive is the one that impresses me the most. Then the Oculus, then the PlayStation VR.
Okay.
The VR is the worst of the 3. But that being said, it is still very much like a legitimate VR experience that works very well. Like you still get that sense of presence. There's a lot of cool experiments and stuff like that with the new tech, and it works well. But Oculus and VR, I think, look better and function a little better.
Gotcha.
Friend of Jackie Flynn.
Reiner, you're such a good
Yeah.
corner.
Be well.
Yeah, cover his eyes. Do the thing. Just close his eyeballs. So this is your scanner. Oh, there you go. What's that? Is that a
Key.
USB
That's where I
flash
keep
drive?
my key too.
Just
My
embedded in your
thigh.
thigh.
In the adductor
Yeah, that's
muscle of the
weird.
victim's thigh. There could be shrapnel anywhere in the bodies.
Hi.
I can analyze both the bone and muscle.
I'll show you a
layers by
secret,
switching
too,
modes on the forensics
To get you a
tab.
trophy if you get this game.
Oh, thank you. I got a trophy you can put together. Like there should be like a lung on the floor. Keep an eye out for that. It's a plastic lung. It's not a real lung.
Someone said, so basically follows price equals quality. Yeah, I guess that's what that means.
Yeah.
Vive is 800 plus a nice PC to run it.
More of the
Yeah.
detonator shrapnel
The
in the
PlayStation
remaining
VR is the cheapest of the 3. doesn't say much. It's still like a $500 piece of hardware.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the cheapest of the three, and it works well. Like it, and it's easy. There's the big value of PlayStation VR is because it's all connected to console. You know, the console PlayStation 4. It's just in general like it's easier to set up. It's more straightforward. It works more easily, if that makes sense. Like the Vive is like a huge setup. I mean, you have to have a whole room. You got to embed sensors in your walls and stuff like that. Where the PlayStation VR took me like 10, 15 minutes to plug in. You know, it's pretty straightforward. So that's kind of the one of the big pros, you know, of the PlayStation 4 is that it's like most things of console versus PC. It's about like ease of use, you know, and accessibility.
Someone said, how many games require the PlayStation Move controllers?
That is a good question. I don't know. We actually don't because everything launches next week, so we don't even have all the launch games, you know, and everything. It's hard to say, but most do have an option where you can like do one or the other. I think Batman does require the Move controllers, though.
So that's a trophy right there.
Oh, wait, you gotta get the eyeball on top of the safe.
Oh, where's? Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Just Batman daintily putting an eyeball in there.
Oh, we have to. So there's a puzzle here. I know the.
Yep, grab the thing.
Hey, look at that.
I don't remember the code though. You just kind of gotta guess. Oh, geez, you remembered. Is that number written somewhere? Because I just did it. I scanned and then I just tried every combination.
Yeah, we'll leave that up to people to figure out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's clues and stuff. Here.
One of the things I like about Batman in particular are sequences like this really do a good job of showing the potential of VR. Because like this is a cool sequence. Like you're just in this room and sort of looking at things. Like I think about games like Gone Home and stuff like that, and how those would work in VR. Like the idea of just like standing around and looking at things is entertaining in VR, where it might be kind of boring in standard gameplay. And this is like a good example of that. Like, oh, this is a cool sequence of just like investigating things and opening drawers and looking around and picking up clipboards and putting them on cadavers' crotches. I mean, that's pretty cool.
You're right. I think a game like Gone Home would work really well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, this is super cool. This is like Minority Report
what are we
levels of craziness. So
Batman is reconstructing I think it's like the bullet or something that like killed this man.
Oh, cool.
Is that right, Reiner? And it's actually kind of like that scene in Dark Knight.
Dark Knight,
except you're kind of doing it here, like, and you have
like Iron Man style.
Yeah, like this is supposed to be like a simulation that Batman's like reconstructing here, and then you can see the serial number.
Not there yet.
There you go. Yeah, and that's kind of the interesting thing about it is like see how much he's manipulating those pieces. So you got to like rotate it.
Someone asked what's the best PSVR game that we've played so far?
Depends who you asked. I think Reiner really likes Batman.
This is just cool, right?
Yeah.
It's a cool Batman experience.
I actually really liked Until Dawn. Until Dawn's a lot more straightforward. We'll check that out later. It's just an on-rail shooter, but it's like kind of a new way to play in VR, and I just had a lot of fun with it. And the other one I like a lot is Thumper. Again, Cork didn't really care for that one, but that's like just a really intense rhythm game that kind of almost has like H.R. Geiger sort of art design, and it's I like that one a lot. But I think Thumper actually even stands alone without VR. So as just being a good game, and then the VR just kind of makes it a little bit cooler. I am curious to see what if people want us to stick with Batman. I think we're about like 3/4 of the way through the experience. I don't know if people want to see the end.
Oh, I want to see the end.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget about me.
We're pretty close to the end here.
Yeah, we got two pretty meaty sequences left, if you want to call those meaty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
So it's very cool, you know,
you can look at the Batmobile.
seeing it up close like this.
And this is the Arkham Knight world, you know? Like, these are, I think these are just environments from there, so.
So I said in my review, I mean, it really does kind of smack of a proof of concept type of experience. Where you could definitely see the potential for a really cool game here if they really went for it. But they seemed a little timid, and maybe they just did this for launch, you know, quickly put it out. But I would love to see a story-driven Arkham game from Rocksteady in this capacity. You know, it's almost kind of like their take on like doing a Telltale game.
Some people in chat are wondering if you hold the move controllers still, do they shake? Is there a problem with them being jittery?
So sometimes they jitter when you're moving and doing things. I'll try to simulate that, but let's see when I pick this up. See how it's kind of shakes for a second?
And I wonder, actually, maybe Reiner, you can speak to this, but like when I was actually playing, I didn't really get that much of a sense of that sort of slight vibration. And I wonder if that's just a matter of like being in VR or outside of VR.
You know what it is? We have a building being constructed right out there, and the building is actually vibrating.
That could be it, yeah.
I mean, I kid you not, but there is I had a little of that at home actually, where it had a little vibration to it.
Yeah.
But I can, really try to keep it still.
I'll check on this side.
Someone wanted to know if the move controllers make a difference in the immersion. Does it help a lot?
Yes, I'd say it does. Yeah. It's just nice to have to have your two hands to be able to separately interact with things in the environment helps a lot. We'll look at it later. Until Dawn lets you play with the controller, but it still shows you having two hands, and they're just sort of connected, so to speak. So yeah, the move controller does help a lot. Like if you're gonna get PlayStation VR, if you're gonna buy into that, I would recommend getting the move controllers. I think it does help. All right.
So there's a little puzzle there. The answer was written on his side.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Then. Now wait.
Someone said punch Robin.
Oh, I try to do that constantly. I try to punch everybody.
Okay. The panel's open. It's like some kind of...
Oh. Now this is definitely one of those sequences that's kind of like
Here.
you sort of have to be there. Kind of had to be there, you know, because that's
like
very
Woodstock.
intense to have Croc jump in your face.
Yeah.
You know.
Is this Mark Hamill?
Yeah. And Kevin Conroy as well. They got them in for this little sequence.
Someone wanted to know, is there a difference between the move controllers that they ship now and the ones that came out a few years ago?
I don't think so. Sony did recommend that you buy new ones because like your old ones might have, messed up over time. But technically, though, I believe they're identical. I don't think there's any difference between them.
Just take it.
You can use your old move controllers
So when
with the PlayStation VR.
When that fell on the ground, I can't go grab it because I'll be out of frame.
Yeah, I think it
So
goes
it
back to where it
respawns,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely tried to pick. I did that too, and I tried to pick it up for a while.
Hey,
Oh wait, is it down on the ground? Maybe you do have to pick it up.
that's right here.
Oh yeah, it falls in the water.
Hey!
Oh, hey now. He actually showed up on the opposite side for me. Kind of an interesting little touch. Poor Croc. He's just
I mean, he is huge in this headset. It's pretty cool looking.
yeah, he's. I gotta say, as you know, now I'm playing it secondhand. He's a lot less intimidating than he was when I was playing the game.
Someone asked, does it feel like it's in 3D? I think it is in 3D.
It is definitely in stereoscopic 3D. Yeah.
Thanks.
You have a sense like you can move into the space.
Hey, try the
Yeah, all VR is stereoscopic, right?
Yeah,
This
that'd be weird
part's really cool. Just this little touch here in VR
Oh, yeah.
of, watch here.
Your site's jammed.
Yeah, this is
Hang on.
this is one of those things that like doesn't watching it secondhand like doesn't really do it justice. But being in this cage and watching Robin like crawl up on top of you is cool. Like it's like weird how interesting it looks and how it feels.
Okay, that's...
So that's it. Everything's gonna be fine.
Right.
I'm sure you guys realize.
Get you out of here!
Be well. Be well.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. It's just a giant alligator, man.
Guess where we're going?
Somewhere creepy. Yeah, and this is cool. Like this is one of the reasons I think Batman does a good job of like teasing the potential of VR because things get a little crazy here.
Someone asked, is this PS4 Pro? This is just a standard PS4 we're playing on.
Yep, PS4 Pros are not out in the wild yet, and it's still like Sony insists that like there won't be a radical difference between sort of the performance between like a standard PS4 and PS4 Pro when it comes to VR, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't believe them at all. And I think that it will be pretty dramatic once we, see the thing. That's what we have in our office.
How long is the living room extension cable for the headset?
It's pretty dang long. I want to say like 12 feet.
12 feet, something like that? Yeah.
I don't know the exact number, but I never felt like it was short. Jeff Cork, on the other hand, when he had it at home, he has his PlayStation 4 in like a shelf where his PlayStation 4 is pretty high up, and he actually had it sort of suspended between the shelf up high and himself, which was, he said it was a little strange, but it got the job done. There's Zaz and Wesker. I like this. I like leaning in there and like trying to see what all was in there and just reaching for stuff.
Ah, pills.
Give me those pills. There's a little secret here, Reiner. I don't know if you got it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, go down the hallway there, and one more time. Look to your left, down, and grab that, and go back to where you were, and scan it right there. There you go.
Metalface77 wants to know, do you need to calibrate the camera at all while playing?
While playing?
I think you calibrated it first, and then
yeah, you kind of
it's
just
good.
set it up, and you so when you first get the PSVR, you actually kind of scan it in a way, but you really don't have to do that once. I didn't find myself recalibrating a lot. I did have to move the camera between games, like Batman in particular. I had to sort of like it would be too tall or too low, so I would have to rotate it or get a family member to like move it for me.
See how I'm leaning in there? That's a cool little touch.
That's cool
Yeah.
and kind of creepy.
Yeah. Well, who's that? What's that guy's name? That's like.
Ventriloquist.
Oh, don't do this one. Oh, that's Zaz. Okay. Yeah, remember he was the first bad guy you took out in Arkham Asylum. Slowly. Hey, I'll leave
Be
you
well.
alone.
Be well.
Careful. Oh. Who's in there? All right, well, time to go home.
Big can of nope.
Come here.
No. Shake your head no.
Mwah. Mwah.
Can you reach in and touch him?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
You can get pretty
There,
close to him now.
autoplay, but yeah, you get pretty close.
Can you touch his face? Oh, look to your right, Reiner. Wait a second.
What?
What are you doing?
Hey.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I'm
See
Batman.
that, all right. See that stuff right there? Like that's the point where I would start losing my balance when I'm kind of rotating my head around.
There's an elevator in here.
How immersive was this game for you guys? Someone wanted to know.
On the 1 to 5 immersion scale that I've just invented in my brain, I don't know. You get a sense that you're actually there. Like a fun exercise I've been doing, and I use the term fun liberally. Is after playing these games and hours removed, I kind of try to think back and like try to remember if I felt like I was actually in that room. If that makes sense. It's like when I think of that room, am I thinking of it as like a video game, or do I kind of feel like I was actually in there?
You didn't give us a number though on your 1 to 5 scale.
I said 4, didn't I? No.
Well, now
I think I said 4. I think I said 4 in my brain, but not in my mouth.
It's cool that you can get really close to the mirror.
But I like thinking back on it. I do kind of get a sense that I was actually in the room. So it is a good sense of immersion. It's cool. Like the big thing is like you don't really feel like you're Batman necessarily because some of the disconnect between the hands and the arms and the floating hands and stuff. But as far as being like in a space, it does a good job getting that across. Ooh,
This is freaky.
Things have changed. Wait, do you think you could handle this if you were in?
I think I can handle this.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7, not so much.
Yeah. It's when stuff jumps out at you that it becomes a problem.
I just don't like jump scares, man.
We should have
Don't
you
like
play
them.
Until Dawn, I think.
Yeah.
But you love Until Dawn.
I do, and like the jump scares are by far my least favorite part of Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Your killer was fast, strong, but that wasn't why they beat you. They
I
knew
do like this whole
exactly
sequence.
how
Good.
to
Yeah,
Like
my
the-
utility belt's gone, by the way.
Yeah. Can you touch your face? Just kind of. Oh, what was that move?
Oh, I'm zooming in with.
Is that a button?
Yeah, what the heck is doing
I
that?
didn't know you could do that.
Weird.
Well, here we are.
You gotta get in close here.
Again.
Just lean into that mirror.
Realized
Blood infected.
we're
Ugh.
I've got
Error.
something for you.
Oh god, Reiner, don't do that. You're gonna make us sick. Oh no, you gotta get closer. This calibration's going down. Reiner, what are you doing?
Do all PlayStation VR games need the PS Move?
No. They do not. But the experience is better for it. Like I said, I think if you're considering PlayStation VR, it's worth the investment in getting a pair of Move controllers.
Whoever it was, I didn't see them.
Oh, weird.
This graffiti. Some kind of
It's okay, Robin.
Joker copycat, maybe.
Croc, you'll be all right. No more crocodile tears. Yeah, see the writings appearing on the wall.
This is me acting as Batman.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you need a
Mystery
little
solved,
help from your friend.
I think. Your eyes are green now.
It was you all along?
I guess. I'm going to be honest with you here, Wade. I don't quite understand what this is getting at, but it's weird and creepy. What's your theory here, Reiner? Is this just all a dream?
Yeah, this is when he was infected in Arkham Knight. So yeah, I think it is kind of a dream sequence where he's hallucinating all this stuff.
Yeah, so Nightwing's not really dead.
The
Oh,
dynamic duo together at last.
finally get to be the Joker.
That's weird.
Oh, it's creepy.
So that's it.
So that is Batman Arkham VR. It's pretty cool. So the thing that you kind of unlock, which you saw a little bit of it, is you can actually play through it again, and there's the equivalent of Riddler puzzles at that point, which I'm a big fan of. I like Riddler trophies a lot. I know not everyone who's into Batman really loves those, but they're cool because they're all pretty distinct, you know,
Yep,
much
but
like they are in the game, you know.
But you're going through the same thing again.
Yes, you're going through the same thing again. But like the puzzles, it's more than just like find something in the environment. Like sometimes it's find something in the environment. Sometimes you have to like do a little math. There's like a memory game that you have to play. There's like you'll find little Riddler Rubik cubes in the environment and stuff. So there's some replay value there if you want those Riddler trophies.
All right.
So we should get Kyle in VR here.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's
do
what
it.
game are we going to next?
I think maybe London Heist would be a good one.
All right.
And you know, let's kind of see what people want in the chat too. You know, if there's anything that stands out.
I
that
think
they
most
wanna
people
see.
are just curious as to what games there are. I don't know if a lot of people know what games are out there for
Yeah,
it.
let's
but-
look at the Reiner. I'll go put on the headset and we'll take a look at the list first.
But you could see here all the Riddler trophies just real quick. We got 2 in the manor, but here, you know, this is Kyle's account, but here's the other ones.
Yeah.
So you can just jump to these points if you want to, which is kind of cool. Let's just take a look, see if the options have subtitles. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
Oops, I didn't want
Oh, you
that
can
one.
turn up your belt size and your belt height, so you can be like an old man. And
There you
wear
go.
your
Ah,
pants
there
way
are
up high.
subtitles.
Curious what that'd be like in VR. I guess they probably just track with you.
Yeah, I think they follow your head movement.
I want speech bubbles coming out of people's heads.
All right.
It
Let's
is
switch
a,
it up
alright,
here.
It is
Kyle,
a
wanna
comic book
head out
after
there?
all. Yeah, let's trade here.
All right. Great, Kyle. That's good.
Hi.
Reiner's
Hello.
gonna
How you doing?
disengage here.
Yeah, see how they kind of shake there a little bit?
How you
All right.
feeling?
Good. Yeah,
Give me your microphone.
it did not.
Kyle, is that awkward to play with your glasses?
No, I'll talk about that here in a second, actually. Ask me again in a few minutes.
All right. You'll have to tell us about this mysterious London game.
All right, here we go. How's my mic, Wade?
You know, it's.
It'll do.
Hold on.
Here's your headphones. Oh yeah. I will put them on you. Just
It's rubbing up against your skin a little. So go like that.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. I got my hands backwards.
Someone said, I wonder out of Reiner and Kyle, who would be Robin and who would be Batman?
I'd probably be Alfred.
Reiner's on the mic here in the booth now while Kyle's playing.
So we have these are the games that we currently have. Like there's going to be more next week that we don't have yet. We got Super Hypercube, which is from
Polytron. It's like the guys that did Fez. It's kind of a cool puzzle game. This is like a short film. This is a like point-and-click adventure game, Wayward Sky, that we'll actually have a review up soon. Elise is working on that. Let's see, this is, we got demos. Harmonix, the music thing is actually kind of more of a passive experience where you're kind of looking at interesting sort of visualizers. There is some drawing games in there. Like if you want the tilt brush, tilt brush is very cool for Vive. This is about the closest you're gonna get to tilt brush. Job Simulator is, we've seen that before, that's an Oculus game. Tumble.
Is it as good as it is in the Vive?
I'm sorry, which one?
The Job Simulator.
No, I think, I mean, it's not quite as good, I would say, because it's not quite, it doesn't look quite as good. Tumble VR is a puzzle game. This is what we're going to check out here shortly, VR Worlds. VR Worlds is like it's like a bunch of tech demos on one disc. Volume from Mike Bithell is kind of like a Metal Gear type stealth game, and it came out a while ago, but it has new VR content. Thumper. Rhythm game. We got Battlezone. It's like an online tank shooter. Until Dawn: Rush of Blood is a cool one that we'll check out later. But
I don't know why there are clowns in that. I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Someone wanted to know: can you use wireless headset for the PSVR instead of plugging it in?
The headset?
You just got to plug in something into the jack. So if you have like the.
But if you have like a wireless PlayStation headset.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
I think you can. I could be wrong about that, but I think you can because, a lot of the audio that's coming in my headphones are still coming out through the TV, so that audio can be rerouted to your wireless headphones. I think. I have not tested that, so if I'm wrong, I apologize in advance.
Someone said what
are we looking at?
Someone said play an actual good game. All right.
Oh, Batman was cool.
I did like that. That was, and I can't wait to actually try that out.
Was I moving around as much as Kyle, by the way?
More.
No.
I yelled at you a couple times.
Well, I know, but now I'm yelling at you.
Oh, gosh. It's like a normal work day. Oh, okay. So this one I got to have the controller to start with here. And then I can switch over to...
Man, he's like a bobblehead in there, right? Like
he's all over the place.
Jeez.
Wait.
Wow, man.
Wait, is it as bad as it was with Reiner, or is it the same? Am
I don't
worse?
know. I don't know. You guys...
I hate seeing life through your eyes, Kyle.
Okay. I'll try to be still. There's a shark over there. Now I can't breathe and I'm suffocating and it's very scary. So like I said, this is just like a number of games. You probably read about a lot of these tech demos because this is kind of what they showed to introduce PlayStation VR. Like
That's
there
cool.
was a luge game that I remember Conan O'Brien played one time. That's on here. This is a game where you kind of go underwater and sharks try to eat you, which is a lot of fun. Danger Ball is kind of like a Tron-style action game.
Cool.
But we're going to check out London Heist, because this is a kind of a cool little story-driven thing. Excuse me. Story-driven thing with some cool shooting. All right, let's see.
I mean, Kyle, in your eyes, is this all really fluid to you?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's really like jumping around for us. So.
I guess I just got used to it during the Batman thing.
Yeah, but I mean that's interesting, isn't it?
Because it feels like natural and fine when you're in it, but when you're watching the screen like this, it's a little different.
Let's see. I wonder if we.
Someone said some people are saying that you cannot use wireless headsets; that it has to be plugged in.
Okay.
One of the reasons being for 3D audio.
Okay. So I guess if you did the, I guess you could do it with just stereo.
That's what we did here.
Yeah. So I guess one thing to note is you can pretty much hold down the options button at any time to sort of recalibrate. Like if you feel like you're too far away or too close or like not centered. Almost every game allows you to just hold down the start button to recenter yourself.
Anthony J says, "How is watching a movie with PSVR?"
Well, it's not great. Actually, and playing like standard PlayStation 4 games is not great either. Because what it does is the way you can kind of visualize it is it kind of projects a giant screen in front of your face to play. Like I played a little Destiny that way. But the resolution comes down. So like it's kind of like you're looking at a really big, crappy version of your, like the screen's bigger, but it looks worse
Perfect. That's what I want.
Yeah, so like I played like I played a little Destiny in it, and I was happy to turn it off because it was just kind of
Mr. J Mango said Kyle is really selling this to me. Hey, we should check subtitles by the way.
Let's see.
Oh, you just skipped it.
I don't know if I did. Let's see. I think this is a pause here. Let's see. Settings.
Check that.
There we
out.
go. Look at this.
Hey, we're getting more
Naval.
proficient here.
There we go.
Tazzy987, are you guys standing or sitting? We are currently standing for this.
Yeah, I'm seeing
that's
those
weird.
giant words.
Just front and center.
So this is like angry British gangster yelling at you game, which is fun.
It's an interesting title for the game.
Yeah. I mean, some people call it the London Heist, but you know.
Someone wants to know how is playing with glasses. Is it uncomfortable at all, or is it?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I wear glasses professionally, and I kind of ended up resorting to when I would play Vive or Oculus. I would take off my glasses because it was so uncomfortable to wear glasses in those things. Like I would just take slightly blurry vision over trying to wear glasses in there. But with the PlayStation VR, it is totally fine to wear glasses because the headset is not pressed up against your face. It's actually like separated. So like you can see that I'm like moving it forward and backward. And this is the closest it gets. And for that reason, like you can wear glasses and it's totally fine. So you can absolutely wear glasses with the PlayStation VR, which is actually one of the reasons I think it is the most comfortable headset.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Come on. Oh, wait, can we censor that? That's not.
Censor the words.
Oh, it's just going to stay there for the rest of the stream.
So we have a, this song is
I like it.
what is it called? Like, you know when they make music that is far enough away from the original so that you can't get sued?
All right.
This is like London Calling, but not really London Calling. It's very close.
Yeah. How are the graphics in the game? They look pretty good.
Yeah, they look good. They're muddied a little bit. The headset does have, it kind of lowers the resolution a little bit. So let's see. Oh, this is something that somebody was asking about earlier, was like putting stuff closer to your face here. Like they were asking, because I can like smoke this cigar here. Look at that. Oh gosh.
Well, I should point out the vibration of the construction that's going on next door isn't too bad now that I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a little shake to the move controller recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you don't see that too bad on Vive.
Someone wanted to know if the subtitles are in the middle for you. They're in the middle for us on the screen.
They are in the middle for me too.
Ah, that's weird. That's a weird choice.
And we should leave that up to the chat. Do they want the subtitles, or would you like them off?
Yeah, if you guys want us to shut them off, just let us know. Because it's kind of...
It is immersion breaking, I would say.
Yeah.
Here, have a cigar. Calm down.
Someone's asked how long it took us to finish the Arkham game. It was about 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it depends. Like I knew what to do in the morgue. I would say that'd probably take you about a little over an hour, maybe your first time through. I think I got through it around 40, 45 minutes the first time through.
Yeah, people are saying turn the subtitles off.
All right. Settings.
It's cool that they have them, though. And I wonder how they are in different games.
Oh, here we go. Wait.
Oh, position.
Oh.
Let's see. Move the subtitles to your preferred position. Here we go.
Interesting.
Let's do that.
We could do that, but if
You
it's
guys
still,
want them off?
Well, if it's still annoying people. I mean,
It's like weird black box. and-
yeah.
Okay.
I think people are fine with him off.
Okay.
The chat has
We're not really
spoken.
listening to the dialogue.
Yeah.
Too much.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to some shooting here soon. I can't pick this thing up.
And how much is the headset, Kyle?
Oh, that's a good question. I think there's a bundle that's...
I'll look this up, actually.
Yeah, look it up to double check my math here, but I think there's a bundle for $4.99 that has like the headset, the 2 Move controllers, and like PlayStation World's game, and the camera. I think that's $4.99. And then you can buy those things separately on their own. Reiner, a good place to look is I actually have the full list on my review.
I don't want to read that.
Someone was asking, is the headset heavy? I like this headset actually quite a bit because unlike the Vive and the Oculus, it doesn't squeeze on the front of your face. It wraps around your head.
Yeah.
And the front of it just kind of sits, kind of rests naturally on in front of your eyes.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say is, like, unlike the Oculus one, which is kind of a defined piece of plastic, this has, like, kind of rubber flaps around the side of the headset that block out light and kind of conform to your head. And it feels a little weird. You can kind of feel them on your nose, like there's something there, and it kind of moves around, whereas the Oculus one, you don't really have that. Too bad. I mean, it is comfortable.
I'm sending tweets.
There it is.
Pokemon Go.
There's a Blastoise. You see it? You see it? Cool. Oh, I can put this on. I think. There we go.
Do you guys have to walk around like the Vive, or is it all stationary? I think it's kind of a.
You have a little bit of movement.
It's a mix.
So I can kind of go. I don't know if I'm going outside of our camera range here, but I lost my lighter. Where's? Oh, there it is.
Now, there's a lot riding on
I'll
this.
do it.
A lot for you.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I've known you for... Who's up for a Russian part?
Take some money.
I said no one was allowed up here.
Oh, I got a text. Someone's done in French Tony.
We're talking.
Come on, not French Tony.
Wait, what?
The old Bill.
That's French Stewart's cousin, I think. I was trying to light everything on fire.
All right, Frank.
Ugh. You can't light it on fire.
Someone said try juggling. Ooh, that'd be tough.
Okay, you ready?
All right, you guys ready?
I've known you since
Nice,
you
Kyle.
was little.
Oh, can I?
You've been part of the
Okay.
family since we took you.
PlayStation VR launch
what I
bundle,
see you.
$499.99.
Family.
Comes with the VR headset, camera, Move controllers,
Looking to take
PlayStation Worlds game, PlayStation VR
Enjoy
demo
some of
disc.
what we've built up over the
The
years.
standalone VR headset just for the headset and the demo disc is $399. PlayStation camera on its own, $59.99. 2 Move controllers,
Look at that.
$99.99.
Liar, liar. Huh?
Someone asked, can you use the share button in VR?
He can barely take a shit on his own lap.
Yes.
I love it.
Now let me make sure I don't hit the wrong button. Okay.
Oh, and then it was a while back. Someone asked if you can use one of the old PlayStation cameras, or do you have to use this one?
On the other hand,
You can use a PlayStation 4 camera. Like, it is remodeled, you know, for the PlayStation VR, but if you bought a launch camera with your PlayStation 4, that'll work.
like Kozlov.
But the PlayStation 3 cameras won't work.
And I should point out the PlayStation Move controllers have rechargeable batteries in them, and you can kind of
You
plug
know what
those
this is?
into, like you do a regular
This
controller, into your system to recharge them.
Give me that.
Trapped between the pages.
It's a nice little touch. Maybe I did it too quickly, but if he like
Pull this off.
pulls out that book, and if you try to grab it, he actually pulls it back, and you can't grab it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like, it's not like an animation that's like built into the game. It reacts to you.
So is this a table sitting simulator? What are we doing?
Yeah, we'll do some shooting here. In fact, I think we can actually. I'm actually gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually quit because you can go to like a. Yeah, here we go. Select chapter.
Whoa.
Let's see. Yeah. Because we'll go to some of the cool stuff. There's the main thing I'm going to show off in here is the. Here we go. Let's see. The getaway. Yeah, there we go. It is cool. It is cool to like. I like talking to people. Like in that sequence where they're all talking to you, like they'll get in your face and you can kind of interact with them, and which is cool.
Batman VR, by the way, is $19.99. You can get it digitally or as a physical disc, which is kind of interesting. How long is this game, Kyle?
This is PlayStation Worlds. This is the London Heist is like just one game on this pack. London Heist is like 20 minutes maybe, and there's like a shooting range you can go back to.
Okay.
But there's more on this game.
Someone wants to know, do you have haptic feedback? I don't own a Move controller.
In the headset, the Move controllers vibrate, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so like when the Batwing would come flying in, the controllers would be vibrating.
Cool.
Yeah.
And there are some games that just use the controller.
Look,
bug.
I'm that kind of gangster, you know? Clean.
Recycle.
Hey, clean your car, dude. So I like doing this. We got a lot of ammo here. I'm gonna stick it in front. So I'm actually I'm losing my balance a little bit, like kind of going back and forth.
Please fall over into the green screen.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be such a great thing for this video to go viral.
Okay. Well, I was hoping we could always end with the game that really genuinely makes me sick, and like, you know, see what happens.
That sounds fun.
And so, can you guys hear what he's saying? Because he'll actually respond to your music choices and stuff like that.
Whoa!
Hey!
That was loud.
Is this because of the can thing? Your insurance should cover that, so you should be good. Just call somebody. Ooh.
Someone was curious about Job Simulator. That Cork was talking about it on the podcast, and it sounded interesting.
That's one we could try. That is one that I kind of didn't really even suggest for us to play because it's been around for a while.
Yeah, on the Vive.
Here we go. That guy took a lot of shots. Oh, you're lucky I ran out of it. So you can reload like that, which is nice. So this whole sequence is really cool, and this is like one of those things where I was like, ooh, I would like to see this be a full game, you know? Like,
but again, proof of concept, right?
Yeah, like this is not a full game. There's a little story here, but mostly it's just like a quick sort of, hey, look what we can do with VR, you know? And it's really easy to aim, like more so than like I would say like a light gun game or something like that. Get out of here. It's really convenient that they closed all this interstate down for us to have this chase. I really appreciate that. I'm glad there's no pedestrians or anything. Ooh.
And Kyle, have you ever, like, if you had a problem with feeling dizzy or sick when doing these games?
I have indeed, yeah. I get kind of a headache from all VR. And that's true for PlayStation VR. But since, like, the advantage of having the headset not like wrapped around your face like Vive or Oculus, you know, it's more comfortable. But it also there is light coming into the headset, and sometimes that kind of reflects on the lens inside of here, and it kind of can be distracting and kind of mess with your peripheral. And there have been experiences that make me nauseated. Like even now, because the head tracking isn't perfect, I'm losing my balance a little bit as I kind of move around, and that's kind of making me a little nauseated. Oh, there we go.
Someone wanted to know if you could shoot out the tires.
Oh, that's a good question. I'll try that. I don't think you can on the motorcycles. Let's see. Move! Move!
And our reviews hit today, but PlayStation VR isn't out until October 13th. So you can't run out and get it right now. Hey, Kyle, I'm going to read a bit of your review here in a bit when we're in between games here.
Make sure it's just the good parts.
Just all the typos.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can kill this guy yet. I'm just kind of wasting ammo on him. Hey, come on. We were in the middle of something
to reload, do you actually have to do the movement with both hands?
Yes, you have to stick thing in the...
in the thing.
In the thing.
Yep. Yeah, that's proper gun terminology, right? What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, there's no... Until Dawn kind of has like a reload button, but here you actually have to do a physical action to reload, which is cool.
And what we're seeing here from first-person games is very much kind of, you're along for the ride, you're on rails, you're not moving a lot. There aren't a lot of true games in this VR lineup that allow actual movement, right?
Yeah, not really. And the thing is, the ones that do make me sick. And I think that's the case for a lot of players. Like, I don't think I'm alone with that.
But I should point out, what we have here is not the full lineup. There's other games we still don't have, like Riggs, which is that mech game. The mech multiplayer combat game. So we will have looks at that stuff at a later date when we get them, closer to launch, I would imagine.
Bye.
Or maybe even on launch day.
That guy's probably okay. This guy's super into it. Yeah. Should probably turn that on, actually.
Yeah, for some reason his the guy's dialogue isn't coming through.
He's like, "Oi, oh, that was bollocks."
That must be part of the problem with the 3D audio. It's just not coming
Yeah, it
through
could
properly.
be. All my ammo's gone.
Wow, you're talented.
Look at this. What do you think of that? Oi. So you can see kind of like the hand sort of tracking is going off here because I'm putting the controller like behind my head.
Yep.
So the camera can't see the light of the PlayStation Move controller. But out here, like as long as you have it kind of in front of you, it's solid. Like it tracks it pretty well. Better than I expected it to. So
cool. Is that the end of that demo then?
yeah, well there's
Some exposition?
Yeah, that's the coolest action sequence. So I would actually, we can check out something else, or we can keep playing around with this.
Sure, yeah, let's look at something else.
Let's see.
We got a little less than an hour left in our stream.
Yeah, so let's see.
Battlezone, is that an actual full-on game?
Yeah, it's like a multiplayer game, and it does have some single-player missions. I know someone was talking about, we could do Job Simulator.
And then someone also said, could that sound any more boring?
To do what?
Job Simulator.
Oh, yeah, we don't have to. I kind of didn't really think we would do Job Simulator.
I am a little curious about Until Dawn, but
do you want to save that for last? We could check out. We could play a little Thumper. I really like Thumper a lot.
I've seen mixed things on this one. I think, is this one that Jeff Cork reviewed?
Yeah, Jeff Cork did not like Thumper.
Yeah, he gave it a 5.75.
Yeah, which is fine. He's allowed to not like Thumper.
No, he's not.
With me? Oh, he's not? Okay. Yeah, it has been mixed. Like, some people really like it, some people don't like it. I'm kind of in the like it camp. It's a very intense rhythm game. And the thing one of the things I like about it is that most rhythm games kind of rely on kind of like a techno soundtrack, where this game has very much it almost sounds like a Christopher Nolan soundtrack. Like, this almost sounds like the music like playing in the most intense scenes of like Dark Knight Rises.
Cool.
So hopefully, I know the sound wasn't coming through perfectly, but so I'm going to pick up where I left off. So we're kind of not starting from the beginning, but kind of starting a little way through here.
Someone asked, how is the theater mode for standard games?
It's not great. I didn't care for it. I actually don't know if we have any standard games, but maybe it's one that we could check out. I think Volume, we might be able to play Volume without without activating the VR mode, so to speak.
Gotcha. I'm going to read your final grade here, Kyle.
Okay. I'm gonna concentrate on this rhythm game here, so I might be quiet at least for a little bit. So feel free to talk away.
Okay. So you gave it a C- and said PlayStation VR falls under the same argument that has plagued the ongoing war between PC gaming and console gaming for years. By the technical standards, Oculus and Vive on PC are stronger showcases for VR. However, PlayStation VR is cheaper, offers a legitimate virtual reality experience that is more comfortable, and is easier to use than its competitors. For the console-exclusive gamers looking to enter the realm of virtual reality, PlayStation VR gets the job done. You can enter virtual worlds, get a sense that you're really there, and have new interactive gaming experiences unlike anything you've seen before on consoles. You just might have a little bit of a headache as a result.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Anything else you'd like to kind of add to that? And obviously, this is still launch stuff, so we're not seeing really big, meaty games yet, right? And right now, it's a lot of proof of concept, tech demos. That it's the same kind of thing you see with console launches, where it's like, wow, I really kind of like the idea of this, or like the technology, but we're not really seeing it being fully taken advantage of yet. And I really hope Sony goes there. I hope they invest a lot of money in developing legit experiences, because I think VR could be huge. I really do. Like, it's just a matter of devs trying to figure out this new landscape and delivering the games that will really sell it.
So, Kyle, you really like this one, but Cork was lukewarm?
Yeah.
So what are you doing exactly?
So, like, it's a rhythm game. I don't know, you guys, I'm sure you can hear the music. So, like, there's a couple of different inputs. Mostly you're just hitting X to hit those nodes on the rail. For those, I'm kind of like turning, like I'm hitting X and then like rotating to turn to kind of drift. For the lines, I'm just holding down the button. So it's not a lot of input. So, it's not like it's really only X and direction.
I think we're not getting the full audio track on this one either. We just have percussion.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of cool though.
I was
Well, no,
wondering.
it's a very percussive soundtrack. There's not a lot of like melody.
But like you're hearing what we hear. Does it sound like there's something missing?
Not for me, but it could be an issue of, you know, not getting the full track. Maybe, yeah, it does kind of sound like maybe we're not getting the full thing.
It's missing lyrics, Wade.
And
Kyle, play.
And this is like, this game is also available in non-VR. So like this is just a standard, you know, game, and then it has a VR mode, which I imagine you guys would think it's pretty intense if you're seeing what's on screen. Like it's very intense for me, it's very fast, but it does not make me sick, which is surprising.
Huh.
I think it's because this game is so smooth that like it just is not an issue here.
And you're not really turning your head too much, right? Like
No,
you're
I mean,
just
I
kind of
can
fixated
kinda-
on the screen.
I can kind of get in
okay,
here
yeah.
if I want, and I can kind of like, you know, see what this like weird scarab thing looks like.
It looks like the ship from Flight of the Navigator. What was that movie that came out? Back
Oh,
in
no,
the
no, no.
With Paul Rubin?
Yeah, was it Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah, with that creepy like
Little
AI
alien
thing.
Yeah.
What
Sweet.
a weird movie.
Good callback.
I watched that recently, actually, surprisingly.
I didn't think you were old enough to watch that. Like that's from the 80s.
No.
That lost era of like
My parents
80s
said,
sci-fi.
my parents
Daryl,
say I can watch up to PG, so that's a movie that I could watch.
Daryl, Last Starfighter, Flight of the Navigator,
That
Mac
was,
and Me.
That was like Paul Rubin's the first time he used his Pee Wee Herman voice, actually.
So yeah, since we're probably not getting the full experience.
Yeah, we
move
can
on.
definitely.
Yeah.
This is one that I just kind of wanted to show off a little bit. Like this is one of my favorite VR experiences.
Yeah, it's
like,
cool.
Like I said, it's mixed. Like there is a demo for the game that it comes with every headset. So I would definitely like give it a shot first to see what you think, you know?
Yeah.
But for me, it is definitely clicking.
So here's Kyle's top 5 VR experiences: Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, Thumper, Batman Arkham VR. Number 4 is the London Heist, which is on PlayStation Worlds. Number 5 is Super Hypercube.
There we go.
Good to know.
And just to kind of give you like this level, you know, it's still going to go on for a while here. Like you'll see that list there. So like I'm not even halfway through this level, you know. And at the end, there's actually a boss that you fight, and it's like a big, like Star Fox style Andross face that is just huge and looming, and it's very cool. But we're not going to see it right now.
Yeah, let's move on. You know, I'm really curious to see that movie, parts of that movie.
What movie?
The little mini movie that you have on.
Oh yeah, we can check that out. Let's do.
So that is a movie that is designed exclusively for VR.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
Someone said we need Shenmue 3 for VR.
Hey,
Oh,
that
that
could
day.
happen, man.
That day, man, we could find sailors in VR really easily.
All right, so this.
Some people want you to play Odyssey to get you sick.
I mean, we can end with that. I'm for it. Like, it'd be good TV. If you guys want to make it,
Good
you got to get
TV.
me a bucket though, unless you want to clean up the rug.
Someone was asking about our comparison to the Rift and Vive. We made that comparison earlier in the stream, but to recap, Kyle, you thought the Vive was the most polished, most immersive.
Yes, Vive is my favorite.
And is the most expensive, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of the order. Is Vive, I think, is the most, like you said, the most immersive, the coolest one, and then Oculus, and then I would put PlayStation VR in last place, with the qualification that despite it being the sort of weakest of the three, it is still a full VR experience. I don't feel like this is missing anything. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think that like Oculus has like more to it necessarily, but it's just like the sort of resolution of the headset is lower than the other twos. The head tracking isn't quite as consistent, but I still had a lot of really cool VR experiences on PlayStation VR, and it is the one that is the easiest to sort of set up and use, and with the lowest sort of bar in terms of like financial investment.
Oh God, did some artists work on this?
It's a short
Oh
film.
boy.
Hello.
Is it all like this?
Let's keep watching this one. They're drinking some wine.
Voyeur. Kyle Hilliard.
And no, Reiner, it is not all like this.
Someone wanted to know if we've tried Oculus Touch yet and how it stacks up.
Yep.
You know, actually, I don't know if I think
I have.
You have? Okay.
Yeah,
Because we don't have that in the office yet, do
No,
we?
I tried it
Yeah.
at E3.
Okay.
And it's very cool. You know, I was in like the playroom. That's where and we also played like Epic is making like a shooter game. But it works very well. Yeah, I would say it's a little smoother than PlayStation VR. I never had an instance where it lost track of me. Obviously, again, if you turn around and stuff like that, I don't know what's going to end up happening with that one. Whereas Vive is always reading you. Look at Kyle. Hey, it's like Tangled looking at those lights in the sky.
Yeah, the lanterns. Someone was asking about
Okay.
Resident Evil and when they can possibly get their hands on a demo for that for VR.
Day one.
I think. Well, that's a good question. Actually,
The kitchen demo is on that disc.
That's true. Yeah. But I don't know if the demo that is like currently available, if that's going to have VR support right away. Could be wrong. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm not
it's
sure.
on the VR demo disc, right? That comes with the unit.
Well, there's the kitchen. But
Yeah,
then
that's
there's
what I'm talking about.
That. If you buy a PlayStation VR, you can play the kitchen.
That's all you need to play. You don't need to play anything. That's where you need to stop.
The other one, the one that's like available, you know, to download currently off the store right now, I don't know if that demo is going to get VR support.
Right.
So this is kind of where the short film actually starts, and that's what it is. It's like it's an animated short film, and you can kind of get in and look at things. So this is like the protagonist character.
Wow, how many people died in this city? This is super dangerous.
Yeah, it is very scary.
It's like the Death Star. There's no railings on any of the bridges. Like, how many troops do they just lose from falling?
Does it feel like a dollhouse kind of setup where it's just miniature people walking around?
Oh,
pretty much. And the thing that I would maybe even say I don't really like about this short film is they've done the animation kind of stilted to kind of give it that stop animation feel.
Right.
Which looks interesting, but doesn't really mesh with the VR experience where you kind of need that sort of smooth frame rate, you know? But yeah, like it's cool. I like that these experiences are kind of included. Like I like that people are exploring this as a medium of like storytelling, you know? And I really, just in general, I'm a big fan of animated short films. So I'm into this kind of stuff. Uh-oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's done.
She just falls off.
Okay, well, we get that. We don't need to show this whole movie, but how long is it?
It's like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
And it's very tragic, and people do die. So way to make jokes about that, right?
Oh, yeah, geez, something awful.
Someone's wondering what the best VR game we've played yet so far is.
Well, Reiner just read my list. I like Until Dawn a lot, I like Thumper a lot, and I like Batman a lot. And those are kind of my main three.
Yeah, I gave Batman a 7.5.
Yeah.
You know, it is a cool Batman experience. You're going to want more of it after you play it. But it is very short, and it is very proof of concept-y, and you're not doing a lot. But you see the potential. That's the thing that's so frustrating about this is you definitely see the potential. And I go back to that kind of console launch lineup thing where it's like, oh, man, this was just so close to being great. But, yeah, this is, you know, day one stuff.
And I think we mentioned this a couple times. We actually don't have the full library of launch stuff yet, so maybe something else will stand out for us next week, you know?
Yeah, we have about a third of it. Okay, let's jump out of here.
Kyle can't tear himself away. It's so beautiful.
I was kind of just waiting for us to make a decision about what we wanted to play next.
Okay.
Wow, jeez. That wasn't right.
So I can leave whenever. I just didn't want to be staring at menus.
Sure.
You know?
That was cool. That was actually something you did on your own.
Yeah, you can kind of get in here.
For people who haven't seen Job
There's the
Simulator,
mommy.
maybe we could just pop in for a second.
Yeah, and I definitely want to play some Until Dawn.
Yeah, but you wanted to save that for last, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played a ton of Job Simulator, so this should be interesting. Or a Disaster. One of those two things.
Definitely no one on here saying make Wade play Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't think people would request that.
Yeah. Someone said, is the Kitchen demo similar to the Lantern demo? I heard the original demo was before they made changes to the way the game was tracked.
Yeah,
so people want to see Kitchen.
We can look at Kitchen.
No one wants to see Kitchen.
I'll play Kitchen.
Wait.
I haven't messed with Kitchen very much.
I can't do it. No.
You're just sitting in here in the control room.
I'm fielding chat discussion.
Well, if you guys really, if you want... Oh, I messed this up. Shoot.
I think we need to get Wade
Oh, no.
Hold on, guys.
to do Kitchen.
Wade does not want to do... Don't push him. He doesn't want to do Kitchen.
Like, what would happen, Wade? Screaming, pants sweating? What's the level of discomfort you're going to have?
It's just too intense.
What I was going to suggest, if people...
Like death?
People want to see Wade play Kitchen. Instead of doing that, Reiner, why don't you just pick a point in like 5 minutes or so where you just inexplicably scream at Wade?
And I'll just jump.
Yeah. So I kind of messed up the.
Oh yeah.
So let's see if I can fix this.
This is like
yeah.
it's telling us to play kitchen.
It's saying nope, don't do it.
Oh, you know, we could actually check out Res. I don't know if anybody wants to watch, because we have the Res demo on here. Let's see.
Yeah, we all know what Res looks like. I think people want to see kitchen.
Yeah, the chat is.
Kitchen.
I mean,
kitchen.
Me sort of setting this up is pretty entertaining, right, guys? I mean, we can play kitchen. You guys want to play kitchen?
Wade in kitchen or Kyle in kitchen?
I mean, Wade, it's your call, man. I know how you feel about it.
I'll if people want me to play it, I'll play it.
Oh, right.
Wow!
There we go. Hopefully, we don't break everything while Wade's.
You could just close your eyes.
Yeah. I no joke. When I did the demo before, I had. To,
You've already done it.
I had to like squint and like, I took like one like ear cup off my or headphone cup off my ear because it was just too much.
Well, you've already done it, so it's going to be lost. But Kyle hasn't done it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I haven't played Lantern though.
We don't have Lantern.
Yeah.
So I don't think we play. Okay, the one thing. Oh, we don't have the disc here with us. I thought it was in the system.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Sorry, guys.
We don't have it. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought that I had.
I guess
made
no.
a point
Reiner's
to
gonna
grab
go get it.
Okay. Well, how about should I mess around with something while we're waiting for Reiner to go grab the disc, maybe?
Well, here.
I'm gonna play some. I'll just kind of mess around. I'll draw a picture. It'll be really relaxing. It'll be a nice way to sort of set the stage for the kitchen.
And this is the tilt brush.
This is the closest thing to tilt brush that exists in PlayStation VR, but it's not quite as detailed, or it's really billed as more of a music game, where you can kind of draw and like listen to music and do like it kind of like the things that you do sort of react to what you're drawing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Seems like a good song here. There's no like at least music that I was familiar with in this game in terms of licensed music.
Sure.
So it's not like a rock band or something where you can go find, Weezer. So yeah, so this is kind of like you can just sort of draw things.
And you can move around in 3D space. Oh, cool.
Yeah, and you can kind of grab stuff and get rid of it. Like, get out of here.
I am digging these tunes.
Let's see. So
if we have time today, some people were curious about non-VR games with the headset.
So this is kind of like what you can do in this game. You can write Wade sucks and make it dance.
That's good. That's not how you spell it, but
What? Oh, sucks. Yeah. I mean, I know your last name is Wojcik, but and then you can kind of do different things here. Like you can underline the word sucks, add lots of emphasis. Like that's really important. Let's see what else we got. And then we can kind of like, just like make sure that everyone understands like what message you're trying to get across with your art. That's really important. So let's see, and then we got lots more stuff here. Here, we'll kind of just, this one's not quite working as well. So yeah, so like Wade really sucks.
I think, wouldn't this be a blast, Kyle, to do like Pictionary style?
Oh yeah.
For Extra Life?
That'd be really, hopefully by the time we do Extra Life, a Pictionary game will exist.
Because like the last couple of years we've used the Wii gamepad for that, but I think this would just go next level.
So Wade really sucks. Oh look, I'm even kind of pushing it out. I can really get rid of it, but I definitely want to keep that around. So yeah, and then you have all these kind of different tools, but like as you can see, it's not. I mean, it's the closest thing to tilt brush, but I mean, you're not really going to be drawing really beautiful, creations like you can in tilt brush, Unless you count this.
Yeah, that's something.
Look at that guy. That's you, Wade. That's kind of what you look like, right?
All right, we got it.
Yeah, go ahead and put that disc in there.
It is in there.
It's in there.
Do you see my drawing, Reiner? It says Wade really sucks.
Wait, you added a really in there? Oh,
yeah,
you did.
see? And it's all like...
I do like how those D&D dice looking things kind of bounce to the beat.
Yeah, well, everything's moving to the music. Like every single one of these sort of has a different, like see, even that's kind of like, Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
I like it.
So it's cool. It's a nice little, that's kind of the big value, I would say, of this harmonics thing, because most of the experiences on this game are passive. You just kind of listen to music and sort of, watch visualizers and stuff like that. But,
yeah, cool. It's like a nice way to like zone out and draw some stuff.
Yeah, so it's cool. So did Reiner put the disc in there? Because I have no idea what's going on.
He did.
Hopefully it's all installed, so we don't have to wait too long. Okay, so that's just a brief look at the harmonics game. And there's more than that. Like there's easel mode, there's like a dance mode, and then there's just like a passive visualizer mode, which is good for like showing off VR if you have, like a relative or something who's never tried it before. You can kind of sit them down and be like, hey, you're on a beach, listen to some hot jams.
So here's what you get out of your box. And you can obviously download every game. You can buy some at retail if you're getting them as presents.
Hey, Wade, how am I doing in terms of camera?
You're good. You're on camera. You're not really.
You're turned a little to your left or your right.
No, that's fine.
There. Now you're centered.
Well,
you look great.
So I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but like I got kind of way off center, and so then I walked over here back to where I belonged, and I held down the options button or start button, I guess, and it kind of re-centered the screen for me. So.
Gotcha. So it's not hard to recalibrate.
No.
Yeah, I had a couple instances in some games where the world would kind of jump on me, and that really did not sit well with my brain.
Yeah.
We got Reiner. Yeah, Reiner in the booth here with me as we're loading, just hanging out.
Look at Wade's bandana. It's like Marcus Phoenix.
Speaking of that, we will be streaming Gears of War 4.
Go Cubs Friday. Yes. Cubbies.
All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the demo disc that comes with even if you buy just the standard headset, this comes in the box, which is nice. I think I need the controller.
So just kind of show off what we got in here. There's some other games that we don't have yet. Valkyrie?
Yeah, Valkyrie is like a space shooter. Bound I reviewed. Bound's a cool game just on its own. It's like kind of like a ballet sort of. It's kind of like Journey a little bit is what I would call it. I haven't tried it in VR yet, so I'd be curious to try that. There's Riggs, a demo for Riggs. Super Hypercube is a puzzle game. I haven't tried Pool yet. I haven't tried all the demos. I certainly played all the ones that we had like the full games for, but I haven't explored all of these yet.
Does that guy have a soccer ball as a head?
Yeah, that happens sometimes, man. Here they lie. Surreal was asking me about that game earlier. He was interested in that one. I like Rez a lot. Rez VR is very cool. It's funny because I like Rez. I like the original Rez, but I think what little I played the VR one, I liked maybe even more because you can aim a lot better. So you're actually just kind of automatically a better Rez player just by being in VR, so that's cool.
Hey, Wade, before we go to kitchen, people want to see Drive Club.
Oof.
Yep, people want to see some driving.
Drive Club is rough. I was actually just about to say, don't play Drive Club.
Let's do a lap or two.
Yeah, I think it's just maybe. I mean, I don't want to speak for the developers, but it just kind of feels like a quick port that didn't really take factor in VR a lot. So it just kind of made me sort of nauseated a little bit.
Oh, this is what we want.
Yeah. So Wade, you're going to swap with me for kitchen, right? Is that the plan?
No.
You
haven't seen kitchen.
That's right. Okay.
I have already done it, and it terrified me.
Okay.
It will probably terrify me just as much second time, but you haven't seen it.
I have not. No, I haven't played kitchen. I've played. I've played. What was everyone calling it? Lamp? The Lamp demo?
Lantern.
Lantern. I've played Lantern. I've played just the standard non-VR demo and stuff like that.
Listen, we want this video to go viral, so if you're not going to follow through the green screen, if someone dies or pees their pants, that's great too.
Yeah.
However we can achieve that with kitchen.
Okay.
So in the car, what do we got here? A Lamborghini, Ferrari? What is that symbol?
I don't know. It's a horse. It's a horse
So
car.
why don't you recommend this, Kyle?
I don't know. It's one of those things I'm still sort of trying to figure out how the best way to define VR experiences. There's just something about this that feels off. I couldn't even tell you what it is. Like maybe
you're driving?
The way I'm driving is bad. I mean, maybe from your guys' perspective, it just looks like a standard racer. But from here, I don't know. It just kind of makes me sick.
This looks nice, though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the sensation of movement is something people can't judge.
I think, maybe that's
until
what
they
it
get
is.
in it themselves.
And I can kind of get up a little closer here.
And they call it simulation sickness, by the way. And that's where that little bone in your ear is not liking what's going on.
Yeah. And that comes through really strong. And you can also do this.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's role play a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle, you're smoking a cigarette, and oh no, it falls into the back seat. Can you look behind you?
Hey,
That's what I want you to do.
there it
Okay,
is.
yeah, you
Is
got
that
it.
it
Okay,
right
great.
there?
Okay, turn around. You're in the car.
What? Oh gosh, okay. Well, I just needed that cigarette so badly.
Does your car not take damage?
I don't think so.
And there's no way to go third person. You're in VR, obviously, but I'm just curious because Drive Club is a game you can play first or third. Oh,
Here we
there you
go.
go.
Ooh, this is not good. I definitely have a better sense of, is there a human being in there now? How much room do I have in front of me? Can I like kind of, what's going on there?
Oh man, that's got to be freaky.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Reiner, how cool would this be with GTA 5? Because they had a first-person mode.
Man,
Imagine a VR mode.
they should do it.
Yeah, I think some people have kind of done it with the PC version, but like modding, you know. But this is Drive Club.
Not bad. Not bad.
Here we go. This is kind of a virtual. This is no better, but it's different. I think maybe actually this might be the best way. Well, at least I struggle kind of playing racing games from the sort of driver's seat anyway. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, looks good. We got about a half hour left of the stream.
Let's jump to something else. Anything else on this demo disc other than kitchen?
People were saying "Here They Lie." Is that
Let's
quick
take
thing?
a look. Let's take a quick
I
look.
don't know anything about Here They Lie. I just know that it's one that our editor Serial was asking about. Let's see if there's a way to quit to the main menu. So yeah, Drive Club is not doing it for me.
Huh.
You feeling sick?
A little bit, a little nauseated.
Okay. Well, do you think puking will get us viral?
Oh,
Just
maybe.
Do you want to
Spew shot?
Do you want to get me
Spew
a
shot.
trash can, or should I just like
No,
kind of roll up my
like-
shirt?
Hopefully you didn't have
Oh.
like green pea soup.
Well, you know what I can do actually.
That won't
This
show
is-
up.
You mean split pea soup? What's green pea soup?
I just wanted to say the color green and something.
Right.
So
So-
or celery or
Well,
something.
it's
I
funny
don't
because
know.
if it's green and I start projectile vomiting, it'll just look like nothing. I'll just be like, and you'll be
It'll
like,
blend right in.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, one nice thing I didn't talk about in the review is if you do feel nauseated and you are going to throw up, but you don't have anything like nearby me, you can take off the headset and just throw up right into it because it kind of acts as like a bucket,
Right.
which is handy.
Yeah, that was some forward thinking on their part.
Yeah, and it does come with a little cleaning cloth in the box, so you can clean it all your vomit out of
Right.
there.
Right.
Well, it says not for puke on it. It's like stitched.
Yeah, well, you know, they also say like, you know, don't text and drive. So
That is a law in some states, Kyle.
They don't say play Pokemon Go and drive.
oh yeah, texting is fine. Pokemon Go, that's where we draw the line.
Right.
Yeah, that little warning that comes up, it doesn't say you're going fast and you have to say you're a passenger. It says you're not going fast enough,
Yep.
is what it says. All right, what do we got here? Here They Lie. I don't know anything about this game, so hopefully it's just an absolute disaster.
Oh man.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, some artists worked on this one too.
You, you got a real problem with artists, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, that's my thing today.
Someone said, "Kyle, you're great." I don't know what stream they're watching.
Yeah, what are you watching?
Is someone having a problem with the stream?
There's probably somebody else.
Wait, someone on the internet's angry?
Uh-oh.
Wait, they said I was awesome.
Yeah,
Right?
that must be a typo.
Okay, well, so I don't even know if this uses controller. Oh, Santa Monica. Okay, so this will be good. This has artists.
Oh, yeah, look at them.
Tangentleman. That's a good name for a studio.
Yeah, I like that actually. Well done.
Okay, the Deathly Hallows symbol. Triforce, actually.
Yeah, I see it every once in a while. Right there. Wow.
So what's the chat saying about it? Do they know about this game? Is it a horror
I don't think
game?
anyone does.
A horror
Someone said
game?
horror game.
Oh, good. Maybe
Or
we
Someone
can
said
wait in this
someone
one.
said you gun poop.
You gonna poop?
Gonna poop.
I mean, I don't
Gruber.
think I'll poop, but maybe throw up. What did I eat this morning? I had like a gas station cinnamon bun.
This is scary.
Okay. All right, so I got the controller. I can kind of see.
Oh. So he's
Oh,
using a
interesting.
standard controller, yep.
Yeah, so I'm walking the steering control. And so when I move the right stick, it actually like blacks out sort of. And then like, so I'm looking slightly to the right, slightly to the left.
Oh,
And I
weird.
think that helps with motion sickness. So that's a like, yeah, you know what, actually, I think that is better than just a smooth movement, actually. It's interesting. That's probably nothing.
Oh.
Oh, there's. Hello. I wonder if this game can be played with Move controllers. I tend to prefer the ones that you can use the Move controller with.
Oh! Little creepy crawly.
Oh.
What if nothing ever happens in this?
That would be amazing.
You just walk through a dirty subway.
It's all suspense, no payoff.
A dirty subway simulator. Hey! Hello.
What the heck is that?
A friend, I'm sure.
It looked like the creature from Last Guardian.
Yeah.
You mean the gigantic bird dog thing?
You're a brave man to just walk around that corner without a care in the world.
Yeah, well, you know.
They gotta lean out.
I take the subway every day.
Whoa!
I missed it.
A door
Just
opened.
a door open for Kyle.
That was pretty exciting.
It's the wind in the tunnel.
Oh, this is some lovely art. Oh, sorry, Reiner. I know how you feel about art. Hey! Oh, okay.
Yeah!
That was fun.
That's terrifying.
Is that the
So
demo?
you want to try, Wade?
Nope.
Yeah.
Did that make you jump?
I don't know. You tell me. You were watching.
I was watching the screen. It was intense. I didn't see you.
A little bit. Nothing scares me.
I think you want to go into the sun.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Just go into the sun.
Man,
Oh,
what
another
is this
friend.
game?
Jesus? Alfred Hitchcock? Who is that?
Al, is that you? Hey, I was just wondering if you'd tell me what was going on. I'd really... Okay, I'll see you then.
Was this game made by artists?
Kyle has a way of diffusing tension in these games by just acting super casual.
Yeah, it's cool. Just a hallway. This is cool, though. I do like this. Okay, there we go. Oh. Let's take a look.
Looks comfy. Probably turn off that light if you're going to take a nap, though.
Oh, I don't like you.
Oh, was it a rhinoceros head?
That was The Office. Oh.
Is this the subway of Dr. Moreau?
Can I run? Where's the run button? Found the flashlight button.
Is that making you sick?
Not really, actually. It's kind of, it comes down to that thing of like, sort of how smooth it is. Like once you kind of jilt at all, then it kind of will make you ill, but that was not, it kind of made me question my balance a little bit, but.
This is absolutely terrifying. I like it.
This is cool. See, this is, I think, I mean, that's sort of, I don't like that term walking simulator. I think that's dumb, but like, I think one thing that VR is going to be really good at is walking simulators. Like that sort of game where you're just walking through an environment and sort of exploring and just like looking up close at things. Mm-hmm. And that kind of seems like what this is. Like, I don't know if there was a way for me to fight Mr. Pigman or to run away from him or anything. Okay, so this looks like a portal to hell.
Portal straight to hell.
So like, I probably don't want to go down there. Oh, this is not a fun time. Wait, hey, a shark.
This is Here They Lie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is cool.
What's going on here?
This is not going to end well. Keep your eye on the shark.
Oh,
Never take it
geez.
off the shark.
He looks like one of those friendly sharks.
Wait, you're not underwater, though.
No.
What?
Wait.
Wade tried to comprehend this art
Is
right
that
now.
Just,
like,
yeah.
Huh? Huh?
What's going on over there?
Leap of faith time, someone says.
Oh, man. Can you? Nope.
No. I think I have to turn around.
Oh, boy.
You have to take your eyes off the sharks.
Sorry, sharks.
What's that? Snake?
That's art. Don't look at it, Reiner. It'll offend you.
Yeah.
That's a subway map.
Reiner, you know what that warping subway tunnel reminded me of? I just watched the trailer for Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The new one. The one
Yeah.
that's all backwards.
It's
People should
like-
check that out.
It's like Inception, like city bending stuff, but like times 1,000.
I think that movie's going to be cool.
Yeah, if you're...
The first
Dumb
Marvel movie
movies.
that will be good. No, I'm just kidding. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
Is that new, or are we just
This
retreading?
is... yeah, that's just a giant, like, tunnel full of blood.
It looks like the subway goo in Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. I
Great
think
movie. Top 10 movie of all time.
It might be... Oh, I need those.
Oh, boy. This looks like end of demo territory.
It might be Jell-O.
Jello, anyone there?
By the way, speaking of Ghostbusters, I watched the extended cut of the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Improves the film. I liked it as it was, but I think the extended cut is a better movie.
I'm getting that on UHD 4K next week.
Oh, check your shoes.
Oh, you can see yourself.
Oh,
That's
it is
cool.
Jello. I thought maybe it was Jello. It is Jello.
What?
Okay. This way. What do you guys think? Should I go this way?
Yeah, that's a rock wall.
Oh, I almost lost my balance there.
Whoa!
Don't you do it. If I guess I'm not going this way.
Oh.
This isn't good.
Is that a dog person?
Dude, there's like a blob up there. Like, you want to look at the blob. What is that? The Mothman? What is that?
Not good, whatever it is.
Oh God, it's the lawyers from Earthworm Jim. Oh, he can't fit. Oh, damn it, he ducked.
Oh, you're trapped.
Oh, come on. There.
Oh, get out of there, Kyle.
Oh! Wait, maybe he's friendly. Oh.
Well, I want to play that.
See,
that looks really cool.
It does, but the problem I have with these kind of games is like,
you're a wuss.
It makes me feel like I'm in a nightmare, like a waking nightmare.
Yeah,
and I'm not
cool.
I wouldn't choose to do that.
You wouldn't choose to be in someone else's nightmare?
No, if I could help it. Not so
I
much.
can help it.
So we got about 50 minutes left. Maybe we should
Until dawn.
until dawn it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to play
you
some
should have
Until
bought
Dawn.
that, man.
Well, kitchen's only like 5 minutes, right? It's pretty short.
How much time do we have? Let's see.
About 15.
Yeah, let's do kitchen, and then
Okay,
we could go a little over,
Yeah, we
right?
can do kitchen then until dawn.
Yeah, can we go a little long? I would like to play like maybe a full level of Until Dawn.
Okay, Kyle.
Hey,
whatever.
how you
You've been
doing in there?
You've been a good boy.
Pretty good, actually. We could play a little Until Dawn and end with that scavenger game that makes me super sick.
I like the idea of you getting sick.
One thing to point out in terms of the hardware is, maybe you guys have seen me do it a couple times, there's a button here on the bottom that lets you pull the sort of headset a couple, I don't know, like 3, maybe actually just an inch or so away from your face. And with that, you can actually like look down and you get a pretty good field of view. So it's just like a button press to kind of, see where you are. Where with Oculus and Vive, like you have to remove the full headset in order to kind of get sort of resituated.
Now, here's a weird question for you. Obviously, the headset isn't that heavy. It feels nice, but it does get warm. How sweaty does your face feel right now?
Good question.
My forehead feels sweaty
Yeah.
up here, but the rest of my face is okay.
All right, let's
I'm
go
doing
to the
this too
kitchen.
fast. But okay,
Oh,
had
Kyle,
a little
or-
vomit belch there.
We got to check your ID first.
Yeah, are you 17?
Well, my mom said I could watch PG.
That's not good enough.
Do they
And-
make PG movies anymore, or is everything PG-13?
No, I think most animated movies are PG. I don't think they make a lot of G movies anymore.
We left the kids behind, and we don't care.
All right, Kyle.
Well, maybe they had better taste in movies.
Get ready to just lose it.
Simple like gun.
I don't like that image that the ring finger is short. Not a fan. Okay, do you guys know if this uses the Move controllers or am I just using
Just
the
the
regular?
regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just even the headset. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't even. Well, I mean, you can move your hands around. I think. I mean, like hands as one unit.
Oh, that would look like important information. Hello. Oh, okay, start game. There we go.
Oh, it's just like what we're doing now. You're doing a live stream in the kitchen.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
This is your cooking show, Kyle.
Comment, like, subscribe down below. I'll come back next week with a new kind of binding for my hands. We'll try some of those zip ties, and maybe I'll show you guys how to be able to get out of those. But yeah, don't forget, for the love of God, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You need to move your controller.
Yeah, Kyle, start.
I'm
doing
talking to my
things.
audience.
God.
Kyle.
That's how I end every video, you guys.
Like Kurt Cobain destroying his guitar.
Well,
Clancy,
like, share, and subscribe.
what happened?
Look at this shirt.
Where the hell are
Oh, nice shirt. And pants fit really well, too.
It's a decent look.
Yeah.
Gap.
Shoes,
I think that's the Gap.
Shoes I could. Oh, hello. Hey.
Careful with that motion down there.
Here, this. Oh, come on.
your hands?
Don't cut it away from me.
Still.
Don't, not toward me. What are you doing? Don't do that. You idiot. I could have even just like held my hands like over here. No, okay.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
No, other way. Other way.
Come on.
Hey, Kyle, someone's behind you. Oh.
I got it on my face. Can I wipe it off? Not the pants! Oh, come on. Oh, she's strong. She pulled that dude right out of there with one arm.
Mom? What's happening?
Oh, that does not sound good. Oh, well. What time is it?
Like, share, subscribe.
What time is it? Oh, that's his head. Sorry, it spiked the audio there. What time is it? It's like what was that, like 150, something like that?
God, this game.
Who was that? Did you guys hear that? Someone just went. Oh God. Who is it?
Yeah, massage right there, please. Oh, God.
I tried to shake her off. It didn't go well.
Thank you for playing.
Leave it to Kyle to never take a horror game seriously.
How'd that feel?
That's cool. I like that.
My eyes were shut in the last like 10 seconds. Like that.
Okay, now let's other horror game.
Yeah.
Until Dawn, by the way. Man, what a great game.
It was.
I'm super excited to see this.
This is different. It doesn't really pick up the story in any real way, which is disappointing in you know, in some respects. But as far as like a good launch VR game, I think Until Dawn does a good job of like showing off like a fun game that I don't think would work outside of VR. Yeah. Like it's an on-rails shooter, but like the way you can kind of direct your sort of aiming in multiple directions at the same time and stuff like that, I just don't know how if it would even ever work in a regular old video game.
Just to recap there on the kitchen demo, it's hard to tell because on the stream it just looks like a normal first-person shooter game, but like when you have the headset on, it to me it felt like I was in the room, and the presence of like that crazy lady was, I don't know, it was too real for me.
Yeah, no, you get a sense that you're sort of sitting. So this is actually kind of making me lose my balance a little bit. Just moving along this track.
Excellent.
So this.
Kyle, you'll have to explain to us why there's a clown.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whoa. Hello. So those are the two. I think those are the twins.
Yeah, those are the sisters. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have spiders all over them, which
yeah,
is
so that's a
creepy.
connection. That's cool.
And we do visit some of the locations. Actually, Wade, to quickly explain, it's clowns because you're in like a sort of scary carnival thing.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
He's new. He's not who you think it is.
Oh, yeah, it looked like him from afar.
But he is a doctor, psychiatrist person.
Are you sure? Yeah, so this is similar to when you visited the the office in Until Dawn where you'd start hallucinating a little bit, right?
Yeah, like you're never quite sure what's real and what is fake. Let's see. So you can see got my guns here. Let's do level select. We'll skip the first like training level and stuff. So this has all levels. Ooh. I'm a big fan of this one as far as like creepy, scary stuff goes. There's also the other thing is like, oh, there's the guy. You guys remember that character? I'll try to avoid Until Dawn spoilers. We don't need to spoil things because this game doesn't connect to the story very much. That has a lot of spiders, which I'm not a fan of. Don't care for spiders one bit.
There's a lot of levels.
And this is the last level, which I don't know. I think we probably wouldn't want to play that in case people want to get there themselves. So I'm gonna go with the second level.
Man, I hope they make a sequel.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I also thoroughly enjoyed Until Dawn, despite the jump scares, because there was like
they were all over the
a
place.
jump scare a minute.
Well, now listen up, listen up. Things have taken an unexpected turn, and I'm the first to admit that we need things according to data. Now, there's just one more thing. Don't be
So this is your score right here, and you can kind of like.
And while
I have infinite ammo right now, but these right here will sort of give you some signifier of ammo as we move between gun types and stuff like that.
Which is why I hesitate to bestow upon you this kind of firepower. But you'll need some protection. The psycho who's done this is still at large, so I advise you, move on.
So now I have shotguns.
Nice. This is like a ride at Disneyland, like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, it is. And that, you know, I gotta say right now, I never played this game standing. I always played it sitting down, and now it is making me struggle a little to stay standing.
I am all about this.
Yeah. Give us that split pea soup vomit.
We can do this, of course.
Or fall into the green screen and just disappear.
Oh, you're out of ammo.
Oh, that was fun.
So that was it. That's the level.
I really liked it.
Cool, yeah. I like that guy. I think that actor is the flamethrower guy. The original. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Kyle.
Ding dang dong.
Ah! What?
I just looked over at Wade, and he just seriously, it looked like your brain just split in two.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, the pigs. We all remember the pigs from Until Dawn.
So those symbols there are like, you want to hit those. You'll see them everywhere. And you'll see my multiplier is going up there. And you actually do, I think we can.
Oh, God. Why?
I need to I need to lean here.
Nice moves, kid.
What?
Oh, I almost out of shotgun ammo. I shouldn't just be shooting everything. And you can see, like, people who have watched replay and stuff like that know that I have impeccable aim when it comes to video games. But you can see, like, how easy it is to aim and shoot here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. I think... Okay, all right. Oh, my thing went out. Okay. All right, so that's more ammo there.
So someone thought, hey, remember all those horrifying things from Until Dawn? Let's just make a carnival ride with all those elements.
Oh, crap.
What was that?
Oh, I'm getting hit here.
Oh!
See, this is where I think the game is really fun, is like...
What are those things?
They're like zombie things. It's like the sort of idea of like people coming at you from all angles, you know? Oh God, okay, this, I struggled with this sitting down.
Hands up, Kyle!
Let's see, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for this. I got to a point where I was having to close my eyes for this. Oh God, yeah, oh, this is not great.
Here it comes.
Oh God, my balance is not going well. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh la la.
I've played this before and it's like creeping me out
subscribe.
all over again. Like, share, and subscribe for God's sake. Oh. Yeah, no, this is This is Ben on standing up. Oh god. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Just be normal dolls. Regular size, please. I'm surprised that, like, you saw how casual I was. This is actually really creeping me out all over again. Oh, I really forgot how much roller coaster there was in this level. In case you forget what game you're playing.
And that's it, huh?
No, I think that we're not even halfway through yet, I don't think. Oh man, I'm starting to feel a little ill.
Ooh.
I'm really screwing up my multiplier there.
What? Ooh, this would make me sick.
Yeah, the
like,
strobe effect?
But in like a fun way. Okay.
Kyle's gonna puke. Kyle's gonna puke.
Oh, don't look at the art, Reiner.
Oh boy, there it is.
Come on.
So that one thing that's hard to get across. Oh jeez. In watching VR from like a you know, as from a second screen, like you guys are doing, is that's a bonus. Those things are hidden everywhere. Is that you don't really get a sense of the scale.
Right.
But like when big things jump out at you, it's really cool in VR.
Someone wanted to know, are you dodging things that come by on the track?
Yes, I need to move my head in order to like dodge like saw blades and stuff. Like you will take damage. Oh, I forgot about this sequence. This part's hard.
Uh-oh. Yeah! Just clowning around.
Say that.
Yeah, it's like a John Woo movie, 2 guns at once.
Yeah, and it feels, the aiming is really consistent and awesome.
Hit him in the balls!
Didn't work.
Oh, who's it gonna be?
Mr. Robot!
Yeah, he's fallen zombified.
Okay.
Did not get license of popular actor.
So that's one level there.
That is cool. Well, I think
there's 7 of those.
I think that's a pretty good look at PlayStation VR.
Yeah. Yeah, that brings us right up to the end of the stream.
And again, we'll probably try to do some test chambers for some other games next week as launch rolls up here. And it's October 13th. And yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little on the fence. I think I'm going to wait a little bit to see what else is there. But I do like the headset. It has a lot of potential. Kyle, what are you thinking the months ahead? Have you kind of taken a look at what's coming next?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of with you. Like, where I've spent a lot of time with VR over the last week, and I've been impressed with PlayStation VR. I think they did a really good job with it for the console space. But I'm still just VR in general. I'm still sort of don't know if I'm completely sold on it being this like radical new experience.
Right.
But I mean, you can't deny that like you get this. I know presence has become this sort of buzzword VR, but like you get a sense that you're here. Like I feel like I'm sitting on a roller coaster right now, looking around, and I think it's hard for the people watching to kind of get that sense.
Right.
But I mean, you feel like you're in a new space, which is cool.
And we're going to see here very quickly at Oculus Connect, which is right around the corner, their next lineup of games that will be using the touch controller. But it remains to be seen if we're going to get legitimate big games here. Maybe Res Evil 7 is the model of what we're going to see is it's both VR and a standard game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the same time, you always hear like the best immersion in a game is if it isn't straddling both, right? Like it needs to be designed exclusively for this. So we'll see. That is going to be the big test. Obviously, the kitchen demo is very effective. I did not like what I saw of RE7 in its first, demo at E3. But I know there's a lot of people that did dig that. So again, we'll have to wait and see. A lot of questions remain around VR. But again, it's here next week, for console gamers, and it's already out there on PC for Oculus and the Vive.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing is right now, I don't know if there's like a big, like that killer app like another buzzword. I don't know if that exists yet, but there are a lot of really cool, innovative experiences.
Yep, proof of concept stuff. It's definitely an interesting new time for gamers. And we're going to go way into this, by the way, Kyle and I and Ben Hansen on the Game Informer show this Thursday. You can check that out on YouTube and GameInformer.com. We usually post that around in the evening around 7 p.m. Central Time. So keep an eye out for that if you want more details on that. Also look at Kyle's review on the site. And unfortunately, Kyle did not throw up and did not fall into the green screen.
We'll have to try better next time.
I would just do it on purpose, but I don't want Wade to have to clean up after my mess.
Well, you'd clean up for yourself, so don't worry about
I got
that.
other stuff to do.
Also, we will be back next week for Gears of War 4 stream.
Yes, my review hits tonight, actually, 2 a.m. Central. So keep an eye out for that, too, and we'll just keep pitching stuff until we end the stream.
And then, Kyle, what do you have to say?
Until next time. Is that my catchphrase?
Until dawn.
No, what have you been saying all stream?
I'm going to throw up.
Like, share, and subscribe, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, do that, please.
All right.
It's all, just like, share, and subscribe. I'm not asking that much from you guys, okay?
So thanks for watching, everyone.